Hey, what's up? How are you? Kitty guy. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to go speedy in this one. I'm going to rush this. Shouldn't be a long stream. I'm just going to do some quick animation. I'm actually not going to be explaining too much in this one, so hopefully, okay. Just setting up the camera. I like to set up the camera because just to know what I'm going to focus on. So since this is an animation, I also wanted to set up the camera as well. Hey, Exbo, how are you? How are you? Okay, so I have a few images, reference images that I'm looking at to get the set I want, and also got some few images from Google. It's going to be our starting point. Hope the title is clear enough to explain what I'm going to be doing, which is horror. Okay, text folder, downloads folder. I should have some textures to use. Okay, I'll start with this door as a plane. You can get the add-ons that I'm using right here in the description. Okay. Remove this. Yeah, turn this into a door. Let me just slide these edges. Let me turn on my shortcuts because I won't be explaining too much of what I'm doing. So I'm going to separate these. These are going to be door frames, and I think I can add a loop for this frame here. Yeah. Also just separate that, extrude. So if I hide this, we have this. I think I'm going to push this a bit in like that. Now let's make room for these. I don't need one, I just need to work with one. Let me see. Okay, just adding in detail. Like this music. Up the sound a bit. Okay, that's one side of the door. Just going to extrude this and mirror this like that, so it's very thick. Quite thick. Okay, I have our door. Okay. Add okay, Okay, the door is a bit far. Maybe smaller, so okay. Turn on some ambient occlusion. Up the factor and the distance. Screen space reflections. Add. I have a concept in my head that I want to execute. So that's what I'm trying to go for here. Add some towels here. Don't need these. Those seem a bit reflective. Or maybe the light is a bit too much. I want the camera to end up somewhere here. So let's see. And as the camera comes in, I want these doors to open. First, fix a few things here. I want this depth to be thicker so that we can capture these shadows. It's going the wrong direction. Should go interesting. Should just open like that. Okay. Now this light I wanted to flicker a bit, so I'm going to add a driver to this, to the strength. I think I'm just going to use. No, I want not the strength. I don't want the color. Just want the strength here. Give this a noise. Strength. And I can also add another modifier for this. I can add the envelope. And so the minimum, is it envelope? Or is it, yeah, limits. So for the Y limit, am I doing this right? Yeah, I think I am doing it right. Y minimum should be 0. Y maximum should be 13 or 80. Minimum should be 0. Yeah. Hey Kuma33, I hope you didn't forget me. No, I can't forget you, man. I do remember you. How have you been? Y minimum, yeah, should be 0. But it seems, oh, I know it's too. Yeah, I need to scale up the strength so that our noise actually hits the limit. So we start to have square, yeah, like that. And now I can just play with the scale. And then I can, yeah, bring in some depth. Change the scale a bit. Basically what you want is to have these square type lights, and you should have some flickering light like that. Okay, now I think I'm going to duplicate this. It's creepy. Yeah, thank you. That's what we're going for. I'm going to offset this, change the phase. And I have a light, some lights in here that could work. This, I think it would do a great job. Hi Nick, so how are you? Love my videos? Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is a ceiling light. You see, I'm trying to only model what is necessary, so that's why this has keyframes. Okay, so also want that light to flicker. So I'm just going to copy these keyframes, power keyframes, see if I can transfer them. Transfer them to the strength of this. And just copy this noise, paste it onto this. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Let me add a wall. Have this wall with some nice details. So go back to the shader. I don't want to have any bump detail. Okay. me bring back my timeline here. Okay. Shift D. Shift D. Let's see now. Yeah. Think I like that. Hello, Shashoti. Shivan, how are you? How have you been? I've missed you guys, man. Taking a break from streaming for a bit, but I think now I'm back. I think I have an exit sign. Exit. Okay. There are these swinging chairs. Swing chairs. I don't. How do they call them? Forgetting how they call them. Rolling chair. I don't think. Is it? Yeah, these. Yeah, they are very. You see them in a lot of horror movies, so guess we can make one. Okay. Just going to add a plane and want to turn on double smooth for a bit here, just so I can get this shape right. Okay, and then I can get all right. Then another curve here, like that. Then another one, like that. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just going to apply this. Yeah. Grab everything. Extrude. Grab everything. Extrude. What have I done? Shift N. Grab everything. No, bevel. Let me grab a wood material like this, slap that on. I'm just going to cube project. Not the best UV unwrap. Oh, let me just unwrap using smart projection, maybe. Should give us better results. Okay, have one side of the chair. Mirror. clip. Extrude. Forgot the arms. It's a see, a rolling chair. We need the arms. I can have them like that. Just get rid of this side. Make them a bit thicker. Not that thick. Just like that. I'm going to grab this face. Just and grab this. How do game designers bake high poly on low poly to make the low poly look high poly? That's it's a complicated issue topic to explain here, but there are few. It's actually not that difficult to do, but explaining it is not as straightforward. Do a quick UV unwrap for this. I think I also want the base to be a bit thicker. Okay. Let's see how this looks in our scene. I want it to be somewhere there. Hey, Burning Bright, how are you? How are you doing? Hey, Ganja Farmer, how are you? Hey, my regulars are back. How are you doing, guys? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. Been doing a few experimenting. Some stuff went well, some stuff didn't. But yeah. How have you been? How have you guys been? Let's see. I want the chair to be seen, so let me grab a light, another area light, have it here. Yeah. And good, everything has been good. Nice, good to know, man. I'm going to add an empty. It's good to know, good to hear. Hello, Hash Panika, how are you? Okay, I'm going to rotate this. Okay, I want this to roll like what you would see in horror movies. So, and this is where we're going to have our character. So, yeah, the chair is parented to this, so this can do this rotation quite easily. But I also want to, I also want to have the ability to just rotate it like this. So, yeah, actually, should I do that? Yeah, I can just grab another object, another empty, parent this to this, Control P, And now I can just give this that rotation. So I just have a few keyframes. One there, one here, and another one back. So it can roll like that, and I can just repeat these keyframes. Fine, good, good. Great to know. Good to know, man. Okay. And I can slow this down like that. And now if I want to rotate this, because I want this to be angled a bit, I can just rotate this like this, and yeah, to retain. It is supposed to settle. I can come back to that, because we want to add some sort of ghost. Okay. This is a bit too empty. We can make it look far better. Like it's supposed to slowly tilt. Tilt where? Looks nice. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I want to add a cushion here. I think I have some in my cloth library. Let me go to my pre-made objects, and oh, I even have a carpet. That's good. I can just import that in. So yeah, can have this, and I think I'm going to get a red fabric. So let me go to my texture folders. Do I have any fabric in here? Nope. What about in my asset library? Fabric. Oh, yeah. This could work for us. I can replace all these materials with this. And just do IV unwrap. Perfect. Now for the character, I don't know if I could let me just get something from Mixamo. I come rigged, and I think they have some horror characters, some horrific looking characters. I want a bed. Do I have a bed? I think I do have a bed. I also have this hospital bed. Maybe this is a hospital. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, there is this bed, and that there is a hospital bed, but I think I'm going to go with this. Rolling is too hard. It's supposed to say, Oh, you remember the bed? Yeah, we made that in our previous videos. I always keep my stuff. The hospital bed is default horror vibes. So we go with the hospital bed. Okay, let's go with that. is this? Just wondering why this has that. Okay, Shift G collection. And maybe a ghost. Yeah, definitely. I think so is a bit too clean. Yeah, right now I'm trying to focus on the composition mostly. We can come back to that. You can see these walls also need to be fixed. They just look too, I don't know, something. I want this door to open all the way. And this bed, let me see. Can we admit? Anyway. Let me grab. Grab this entire bed because I want it to be joined into a single mesh. Apply modifiers, apply modifiers, visuals to geometry. Yeah, then just join. Yeah, want it to be just a single object like that. And what I'm going to do is hide it and replace it with some sort of grave. So it's like this world is. Let me show you what I want to do, what I was visioning. And maybe this door should also open all the way. And maybe we can grab a character. Yeah, I was going to mix some more to do that. Let me make sure I'm logged in. Create Call of Duty mystery box and a teddy on top of it. I don't actually know what that mystery box. Call of Duty mystery box. How that looks. No, it can be like a coffin or something. Yeah. That's definitely what we can do. What is the story? The story, I guess, we're showing parallels. Maybe we can have someone sick on the bed and replace the bed with a grave. And yeah, I haven't really figured out the story yet. But we are doing that in the process here. Okay, so I was trying to get a character. Mix some more. Where is that? Mix some more. Yeah, let's make a coffin here quickly. Box coffin. Hey, this stuff is really Scary, man. Okay, get some wood material, maybe something like so we want sometimes maybe actually I have another idea. Origin to 3D cursor, maybe add an empty put put hinges on the corners of the door. Ah, we can do that. Okay, let's first get this casket to open. Going to give this a solidify modifier and then a bevel. Let's see. Yes, make this a bit uneven. Give this the same modifiers. Just need a few subdivisions here and then there. You could put a 3D model of an arm to push the coffin open. Yeah, that would be a great idea. I think we are going to do that as well. Internal proportional editing here. Just make some of these pushed out a bit. It's an old coffin. Okay. And this starts to open. And maybe we need another light here. Just with to show this. Do you use because for this I'm using Eevee. I need to bump up the strength of this light, so let's go in here and change the maximum strength a bit, and maybe increase the strength of the noise. The strength of the noise, just the strength. Want this to show. Let's get an area light with I think this casket should be a bit brighter. Should look a bit. So that is more visible. Okay, let's get a character here. We could use. There is this kind of zombie-like character from Mixamo. This guy here. Create dust in the air. Dust in the air. Let's see. Dust in the air. Yeah, that's something we could do. We can have papers flying around. Do I have dust particles that are already pre-made? Because a vine of trees growing on the bed. I think that would be a bit too much. Vines would be a bit too much, and I think they'll also create an expectation that they're supposed to be animated or something like that. Okay, want some dust particles. Those are easy to make. Let's add particles. Now we can use source to be volume. Now we don't need to render the instance. And we can use this particle that I already have. So render object. Yeah, we need turbulence because these are turbulent times. Strength of 100. Use the same particles you used in the train thing. Yeah, this is the same particle, I think. Yeah. Turbulence could be 10, 5, and can give these particles dynamic and angular rotation. Their gravity should be very minimum. They should be translucent. Let me get this camera and just particles a bit smaller. Okay, let's just add a ghost here. So can did I? Okay, this is just downloaded. So let's grab him. Import FBX clown. Let the particles emit light red or for a horror. I don't see how that would help with horror. Yeah. Let me first clear the rotation of these objects. Of this. Yeah. Grab this. Yeah, I want him to be seated. Newspaper on the ground. Yeah, maybe we can make this even more interesting by adding some sort of cloth simulation on top of this. So let me first lock this animation. Okay, and have a cloth object. This could be collision object. This could be a cloth. So we can simulate some sort of ghost. Shape, object collision, collision distance. Let's see. This can have a collision distance. Collision, soft body, friction. Huh. Okay, why is it? Okay, maybe I can make this. Maybe turn on self collision 0.01, 0.002. Should give us better collisions. For some reason, the head here, we are losing some. It's not really working very well. So I'm just going to apply the cloth here and just add it from there. Yeah, I think everything. And maybe I can create some pin groups. Let's see. Let me change from linear to linear and see if this will give me. It's actually just was angular. Classic ghost move. Yeah. And let me just grab this area here. Give it a vertex weight. Let me see weight paint and just blur this, smoothen this area because it's causing a few issues. Okay, now then let's do cloth pinning there. And we need to bring back self collision. Let me hide these doors for a second just to see. Yeah, I think I like the ghost look there. Okay, now I'm going to apply the cloth again. Then I'm going to create more pin groups there. Places where I know the cloth is not going to move too much should help with the simulation. Maybe somewhere there, not there. Yeah, maybe this area here, this area here where the camera is not seeing too much. Okay, all these should be pin groups, but I want them to be, if I go to weight paint here, because I want to animate these. I'm going to dissolve these so that they are not harsh, so that the things can blend much better. Okay, and I'm going to parent this to the character, the cloth to the character. Keep transform. Then give this the cloth modifier again. Turn on the animation again. Now that's creepy, man. It's actually creepy. Creepier than I expected it to be. I'm going to bake this. I think I can get away with higher steps. I don't know. 8. I bake this cloth and see. Let's do, where's the cloth catcher? Okay, here. Bake. Let's give this a moment. Let's see how it's going to render. Let's look at some reference images as that render. I think we can also make it a bit translucent. Like this, we should see the silhouette in there, which should just be amazing. What else can we add? Maybe some volumetric lighting as well could help. Let me see how this looks. Okay, let's give this some translucence shader. So I think we can do a translucent mixed with a transparency. Blend the two. I can use the layer weight. You are too funny. Thank you, man. Okay, you can use, yeah, this for now, or this. Now I can use the alpha blend, no shadows. Show back face. Can show back face, but show back face cowl. Substance Painter 2D or 3D, which is more useful? Substance Painter 2D. I don't know if I know about Substance Painter 2D. Or do you mean to say what is it called? Substance Designer? I don't know why we're seeing these artifacts here. Don't want them. Let me see if I add a solidify modifier. It doesn't really help. I turn back face scaling, yes, and maybe add a car ramp here so that everything is not totally opaque. This is the issue with Eevee. Getting transparency to work as it should is not really easy. Yeah, need to continue baking this cloth. I think my steps are too high. Let me reduce that to 3. Should bake a bit faster. Substance design and each serves a different purpose, so it's very difficult to compare them. It's like comparing apples to oranges. Is that the saying? Two completely different applications, I think. Yeah, we're going to try and render this out in Eevee and in cycles and see, because Eevee doesn't handle a translucent and transparency very well, especially for this type of scene. So yeah. Is it done? 50% done. $69. Yeah, there's no way to rush this. Just have to sit through it and wait for it to bake. $87, $88. $91. Okay, I think we should be done. 94. Okay, that should be enough. Frames. That's our ghost. Let's see how this looks in cycles. Now the lighting changes a bit. Maybe I need to change What cloud renderer do you recommend? I don't use cloud rendering, so I don't really have any good recommendations for you. Sorry. Oh, forgetting the doors. Let's go back to EV, since our lighting I think I'm just going to make this translucent. Just a translucent material, simply translucent, and maybe blend it with a diffuse. And this cloth similar. Okay, I think I know why our cloth is struggling a bit, because there's just too much detail on this character in the face. So you can see there's just too much detail here. So especially for the eyes. So I'm going to remove that, cover those, and I maybe even decimate the character, since we're just using him to capture the collisions. We're not really rendering him out. So I'm going to bake this out and play with the lighting a bit, and I'll post the final render results later. But yeah, I think this was a nice short stream. I'll improve the lighting, because if I try to bake this again, it's going to take a minute. And where is my cloth? We have a force field, we have a turbulence force field, and I think that might also be affecting the cloth, which is not something I would want. Turbulence. Get that to 0. Delete bake. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to end the stream here. How long did we stream? 1 hour. Or we can try this again. But I'm going to work on the lighting and everything, and try to improve the render a bit better off stream, because there's a lot of going back and forth at looking at the cloth to make sure that everything handles well, that kind of stretches out, that I don't want to go through in the live stream, like this baking process. We just have to sit here and wait for this to bake, something I don't think you guys would enjoy. Anyway, let me see how this looks now. You know, I think if we added some sound design to this could work. I also like the violent, yeah, going back and forth. It's let's see, if we remove the character and just this guy, and just have the cloth, you know, that's actually